Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, 31st March 2026 Aries. One sleep is good, so the rest of your life generally is speaking. Every now and then we need to adjust our sleeping habits so that we are in short of good rest. You may need a new bed, you may need new pillows or sheets, or something warmer or something cooler. Strive to perfect your sleeping area. Everything should be as you like. This is the one area of your life that should not be economized. Rest is paramount. Taurus. Coming full circle gives you a sense of accomplishment. Notice the thing that you have accomplished and you will inevitably see the pattern of ending up. What you have started gives you greater awareness. Caring for yourself and your body is a way of constantly adapting to change while greeting the new optimistically. Your diet is your best prevention against disease, exercise your best weapon against depression, and good sleep your best way of feeling truly centered. Concentrate on developing those skills to the fullest. Gemini. The atmosphere of the day provides lots of energy and shows you that you need to engage your mind to manage your body. Think of your mind as the heroic forest ranger who contains a raging fire. There is a lot of positive use for fire, but it must be contained. Discipline is the name of the game. Use your mind to convince yourself to get your running shoes on, to prepare a healthy dinner, or get up and refill your glass with water. Cancer. It's never too late to go in the direction that you want to. Today's planetary alignment lights up the path not taken, and even a steadfast person can be inspired to turn and make its way to new opportunities. Your inner voice will tell you something under the transit, and it is best for your interest to listen. Calming, relaxing exercise will help you. Pilot stretching, lifting weights, whatever you find grounds you. Hot baths are also recommended at this time. Leo. Quite often one can hear you complain about not knowing which voice to listen to. There is no right or wrong if you are among other signs, and sometimes you may be often fooled by them. This is the real main issue for you, accepting the uncertainty of life. To help you acquire security in this insecure world, it is important to ground yourself in a consistent exercise regimen. The benefit is psychological as well as physical. Consistency and discipline will set you free. Virgo, this is a time for big displays. Some relationships are bound to feel the effect of this transit, either a relationship with another person of some kind or one that takes part of yourself, such as the relationship with your body. You could use this energy to explode on the workout scene, increase your weight levels, radiate the kind of energy that gets others involved or motivated, or try a new app and bravely learn the new stuff. Libra. The celestial atmosphere today can make you highly sensitive. You are used to attention in its varied forms, but you are not always especially sensitive to it. To counteract the reactions that may catch you off guard, be aware of your diet today. Do not skip meals. Eat balanced nutrition meals that respect your taste buds and your internal organs. Plenty of water will help keep you grounded. Stay away from processed sugar and avoid snacking or other unconscious behaviors. Scorpio. You hope that your hard work will be rewarded, but are sometimes confused by the lack of acknowledgement from others. Sometimes our hard work is invisible to those we want to impress. This can have many reasons that we don't understand at times, but the important lesson is to be focused on yourself. There is no one you need to impress more than yourself. Put your energy into creating the healthiest body that you can. Exercise, diet, and rest. These are your ingredients, so please use it. Sagittarius. When you feel imbalanced, it's a little more upsetting than it is for other people. For instance, when you break the routine in your exercise practice, you tend to feel the effects quite strongly. You can use this sensitivity constructively. If you need to start a health practice and have trouble getting motivated, all you need to do is start and let the energy rush you to make the rest happen on the right way. Use this momentum to build a healthy regimen. Capricorn. You would do good to stay away from processed sugar. You can be easily excited by what you ingest. Sugar and preservatives are among the greatest triggers for you. The planetary alignments dominate the emotional territory at this time, and it may be best to stay a respectful distance from all that winds you up. On the other hand, what releases pent-up energy is highly recommended during this transit. Exercise, meditation, sleep. Choose your source of relaxation. Aquarius. Be open to new experiences, but remember that saying yes is often easier than saying no. You are responsible for what you allow into your life, and every choice carries its consequences. The same applies to your body. What you consume stays with you. You'll feel its effects long after the moment has passed. Pay close attention to this process and embrace the benefits of learning when to say no. Pisces, whatever the source of discomfort is in your life, today is giving you an opportunity to put your finger on it. This can be frustrating as the planetary alignments transit from one to another. Others will find it enlightening or even amusing. So open up yourself to a change and release your grip on things that you know should go. This pertains to unhealthy eating habits and laziness. Your body governs how you feel on a large extent. so give it the respect it deserves. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, 31st March 2026. You have yourself a great and wonderful day.
Morning, guys. Well, oh my God, I am back. Let's keep it that way. I said on radio yesterday, and I'm saying here this morning, welcome to the DBS Morning Show. But let's keep it moving. I appreciate all of the sentiments. Thank you guys so much. The love is amazing, and I'm feeling the energy, and I thank you for that. But work has got to be done. I am here. The good Lord is going to see me through, and we're going to get through this together with you again, supporting as you've always been doing. Let's go over to the news department. We'll see what we're working with there.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. The community of Wapatat Castries is leading this broadcast yet again, as it was the scene of the killing of another young male. Several young men have been fatally shot in the community over the past few weeks. The weekend incident also left a female injured.
Officers of the St. Lucia Fire Service responded at 5:27 p.m. to a gunshot wound incident at Wapatat. On arrival at the scene, an adult female was found being assisted to the ambulance. She reported that she was ambushed and then attacked. An assessment revealed multiple penetrating wounds to both lower extremities and to the right side of her waist. She was treated, then transported to a medical facility for advanced medical care. The scene was handed over to officers of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force.
In other news, the island's Prime Minister was also the minister with responsibility for national security, placed on the outcome of a recently launched gun amnesty. The issue was addressed on Monday during the weekly pre-cabinet briefing.
No guns were turned in. Some may look at this as a failure. However, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force has learned some valuable lessons. The amnesty acted as a diagnostic tool for our community. The fact that the bins remain empty tells us something vital. It tells us that the deliberate choice of the criminal elements to remain illegally armed far outweighs the fear of prosecution, and that the illegal market is tighter than we estimated.
Finally, from us this morning, 48 agonizing hours after baby boy went missing, he has been reunited with his overjoyed relatives.
I know who the baby was, I know who the mother, the grandfather, I know all the relatives of that child. So when we got with the info about that, we heard it was a family member who took the child, a family member which is mentally unstable. It became a big concern in the community. You understand? To see whether we don't see the baby anywhere. So we don't know if the girl had anything for the child, like milk, water, and things before the child have dehydration.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. We need to take a break. We'll be back. Excited. I'll tell you why I'm excited, because it's my first day back on the show, and I've been greeted with some amazing information that coming up on the 24th of this month, the Icon series spearheaded by the Cultural Development Foundation is going to be they're going to be focusing on culinary. So culinary excellence is what is going to be the focus, and guess who is going to be the person of interest? The icon for this year's series is none other than Chef Harry from the Green Parrot. And we had a sit down with Drenia Frederick, and she unfolded some of the plans that they have for that event that is coming up on the 24th and 25th of this month. So here's Drenia. You see this lady here? We are getting into something. And once I see her is spearheading it, I always get excited, because Drenia is grand. Drenia is flamboyant. When Drenia envisions something, she's complete. She goes places. She envisions things that unless you see it, you don't say, oh yeah, wow. But if it's up to you to sit down and try to put it together, it will never reach you. But after she unfolds something before you, a project, then you say, oh yes, it is true. And I'm here with Drenia this time around because the Icon series has been on for about 7 years now.
Yes.
And you're very instrumental in that regard. And we're at it again this year. This year we are focusing on the culinary arts.
Oh, yes. Well, I can't take all the credit. I work with a team, and specifically the team at CDF, the entire team, and specifically the Art in the City Creative Committee.
Absolutely.
Which is made up of myself, Imran Emmanuel, and Dawn Shalry John.
Okay.
And Ronald Bohingson.
Oh, lovely.
So it's that culminating of deciding what we're going to do in terms of really trying to merge the arts with the jazz component, and it's really visionary in terms of SLTA, and really overall trying to create this uniqueness to our jazz festival by including this element of the arts, which primarily CDF is responsible for. So I'm not alone. I have a team of really brilliant people behind me, from CDF staff to the creative committee to our board of directors. So it's all encompassing and part of that and executing that vision. And CDF has been doing Icons for the last 7 years. And each of the 7 years it has been unique and different and quirky, and envisioning what experience you want to give people that will really allow you to appreciate those St. Lucians who have made an indelible mark in terms of culture, the arts, and are continuing to do so.
Absolutely.
And of course, this year is Edward Chef Harry Joseph, and it's a culinary experience, and the experience is based on the 5 senses. So it's about touch, it's about taste, it's about sight, it's about hearing, and it's about feeling. So everything about the event is about the senses. This is really for St. Lucians and celebrating a St. Lucian. Edward Chef Harry Joseph, a pioneer culinary master, and CDF saw that it was necessary to highlight this person and to really show that the culinary arts are part of a whole spectrum of artistic ability. I mean, you really need to be an artist. And today's experience with those chefs, that is artistry.
Absolutely.
And understanding that and allowing the next generation to know that, you know, we're not reinventing the wheel, you're standing on the shoulders of giants.
Absolutely.
And you're on that continuum. And apart from having Nobel laureates, we have culinary masters and really trying to put St. Lucian cuisine on the map. So we have 5 master chefs, Elijah Jules, who is from Jade Mountain, Demisha from Royalton, Jamisha Williams, Orlando from Orlando's,
of course.
And we have Chef Sean Benjamin, Fat Fowl, New York, and of course the chef at Sandals, Trevor Felicien. And of course, we're collaborating with Sandals on this one, Republic Bank, and most of our sponsors. DBS is also a sponsor, a media sponsor with us, Choice TV, Massey Stores. And we just want to bring this experience to St. Lucia. Now, normally people say, oh, I've been to a gala dinner, but this is different.
Yes, yes.
And let me explain. Of course, there's a dress code.
Of course.
So you better get on wherever you get on and order that dress on Shein or wherever.
Yeah.
It's floral couture, elaborate. The new chef was elaborate. Flowers in the hair, flowered earrings.
I know, right?
Love it. You know, real couture. So it's a time to really put on your
island style gala.
Right, and you come out and, you know, so before the dinner starts, there'll be a reception for about 45 minutes. You'll get that welcome drink and you'll mingle, you'll pose and show everybody, okay, this is the outfit.
Right.
This is the shoe.
Yeah. I'm here.
This is the hairstyle,
We're here.
okay? My face is done by whoever.
Right.
I got my stuff from, you know.
Yes, I know. It creates such an opportunity.
So it's that opportunity for that photo op, special photo op. And when you walk in, each part of the menu is pegged with entertainment. So let me explain to you. You sit, And our MCs are Russell Lake and Tracy Pilgrim George.
Oh, beautiful.
So we wanted somebody who knew about chef and has that's history and knowledge, and Tracy who's more current. So there's a balance.
That's right.
So from day one.
And they gala style, they gala
Yes.
type. Tracy, oh, come on
And
now.
the screen images, it's immersive. So it's the whole, this morning before, we filmed the entire prep process.
Wow.
And watching these chefs work. So before you taste the appetizer, you will see all of the ingredients and how it was done. The fire going up.
I love it.
And then the meal will come out. And on cue for the meal, the music will start. And we're doing all St. Lucian hits that are being re-innovated and remixed, some of them. And we're working with the likes of Gregory Piper, Dyson Embert, Alison Marquis, and Swain Jabati. So all of that music to be mastered. And Silver Shadow Dance Academy designing, and Barry's doing specific choreography for that. Embodying the spirit of Chef. You know, Chef had Princess Tina, Limbo.
Listen.
And the band. So it's that collective that is happening for that entire evening. So you're tasting, you're hearing, you're seeing, you're feeling. And it's really an immersive experience that we're inviting persons to come and be part of. And I'm really, really proud. And I think CDF has really done well in terms of this year's lineup for Art in the City.
Yes.
It's broad. We have theatre practitioners from St. Lucia, Travis Weeks, Don't Call Me Baby Doll, Triptych, Kendall Hippolyte, Warehouse 11. We have pop-up concerts in town, theatre, music, dance.
Wow.
So this year we've gone all out in terms of that, in terms of Icon Series 10 to 1, which is a musical about the life of Sparrow.
Nice.
And that will encompass all his music. And just that experience that we want people to understand that this is what the arts can bring, and also to inspire our persons in St. Lucia who are producing art in other genres apart from music, that there is a place for you, and the CDF is working towards that. And it's about creating this one festival that is unique, not just another music festival in a region, but has all of these elements. But to get back to Icons. If you miss it, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, gosh.
Don't miss it and get your early bird
but
ticket.
You know people are going to... Well, of course. You where you went in on this day, and from what I just experienced, the only question now is tickets. Where we get in, how we get in, what's the cost?
The fish?
Of course. The appetite from the
Now,
appetizer.
I don't like fish. You know that, right?
Oh,
I don't eat fish from the time I was a child. It was a terrible time for me. And
wow.
I sat there and
You
ate
ate
that,
everything.
and I just couldn't believe it. I just felt...
Listen.
You know, all the...
Junior, listen, Junior, I was there. You understand? And listen, from the appetizer, this breadfruit croquette, from the time that came out, I said, all right, they don't need to even serve anything else. But everything else that came out after that was like an up experience.
And all of that is coming out of Chef's classic menus. They may have done spin-offs on it, but...
Beautiful.
Chef did a breadfruit croquette.
Yes, yes.
And then that soup, juk fouillé.
Come on, Nan. Come on. You got to get it right. Listen.
Which is a combination of two soups, callaloo and pumpkin. And it was remarkable how he got
them to be separate. Listen,
and then when the flavor...
Listen, this is going to be an experience, guys. And trust me, I'm only worried now because we're doing it as it's going to be an enclosed, so there's going to be a limitation in terms of because catering have to be done.
Limited seating, but the good thing is the early bird catches the worm.
The worm.
So the early bird tickets are $350.
Nice.
It's online, as you can go on, and I guess it's on the Jazz website, CDF website, and at all the usual outlets. So you could go get your early bird ticket, and regular tickets are $400, but it is worth it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, guys,
all
you know doesn't tell you the wrong things. Junior, let me handle them there, because when I said, Junior, what's the price for the ticket again? Junior said $350 early, but I said, Junior, but only not can't be serious. But then, you know, she's explained it's on the banner of the CDF. It's also something that is, it's a St. Lucian thing, recognizing St. Lucian iconic figures with St. Lucian master chefs. And you would understand why we want every St. Lucia to have that experience. But believe you me, from what I've just experienced, that is a 500 and up. I'm telling you,
I mean, when the
And you would
world
agree
could
when you experience it. I can tell you
five
that.
master chefs to prepare a menu
Wow.
for you. That is what that is.
It's beautiful. And the guys having so much fun, you can tell. It's like an honor for them, yeah? They're having a ball with that. But we can get the tickets, Drenia, and it's the 24th and 25th of April.
The 24th
at
and
Sandals
25th
Grand.
at 7 p.m. We're just, just find yourself there.
Yeah.
Find yourself
That is
there.
if you can get space, because trust me, these tickets I believe these tickets are going to go out really fast.
Yeah, and I have people already who are calling in advance and booking. So it's an
Totally
experience.
understood.
It's a fantastic arts lineup for art in the city. So you have Icon Series at Sandals Grand and 10 to 1 at Sandals Grand. 10 to 1 is 100 EC. It's affordable.
Yeah,
you
it's
could
good.
get yourself here and just immerse yourself in the arts.
Absolutely.
And
Celia?
before I forget,
Sure.
Voices of the Underground, Linton Kwesi Johnson, our headliner, spoken word poetry, Shine Savory,
Oh, I love Shine.
and Kenan Hippolyte, Tito Adams. So CDF is really, really, really trying to push the envelope and really allow people to have an experience that is broad.
Wonderful. Drenia, you and the CDF team, I can only say wow.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that food.
Really, wow.
I'm
Just wow.
still thinking.
I'm like, I know. It's like, wow, what a day. What a way to start your... Oh, Drenia, thank you so much, and I look forward to this. This is going to be really... No, I'm serious. This is from the heart. This is going to be a remarkable
I can't wait to
event.
see your outfit.
No, I'm saying, oh, it's there already, girl. You're wrong for that. Because trust me, I'm
wait
going
to
to
see
go
your
elaborate on you there. You know what? Since we're on that, why not go a little further and start highlighting more for our people who continues to do the things? You know what I'm saying? St. Lucian is doing their thing. And this gentleman is always in my space. Every time I go to an event or we're covering something, he's always there. And you know what? I said to myself, I wonder how many people recognize that he's making a contribution as well. So we spoke to Benjamin from Presh Productions. We found out a little bit more. And I think we have more respect for him now the next time we pass him as buddies when we're doing our work out there in the field. Now, in our line of work, I always follow up on, come on, this is what we do. And, we casually just bump into each other. We might sometimes over time say, okay, it's a little familiar, so you say hi. But that's all. That's about it. And, many a times we do not stop to probably pry a little bit. About the actual person, because then that goes back on the social side, that goes back on the magazines, this goes back there, and we just see in the work, and we incorporating it, we loving it, we experiencing it, but nobody stops most time to find out about the person who actually captures it. And Benji, let me tell you, mostly everywhere I go, you're there. You get me? So we doing our thing, and mine is a little different too, because you're always filming me, and you always behind the camera capturing persons like myself. I think it's fitting that we get to get a little bit more about the people that makes us look good out there. So Benjamin, how long have you been doing that? Presh Production has been around for how long?
Well, I've been doing this for a little bit above 10 years.
Right.
I started off doing wedding videos at Coconut Bay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You were professional photographer at the time, videographer at the time, or it's something you just started trying? Let me do a little thing.
Well, actually, before Coconut Bay,
Right.
I went to a camp, ICCF.
Right.
Shout out ICCF.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so, and there was this photography program
Okay.
at the camp as well. And that was the first time I got a camera in my hands.
You got exposed.
Yeah.
And you realized you liked it.
Yeah, and it's history from there.
That history from there, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then when did you get it? Because this is an industry that is very tricky, Now we're starting to realize persons are starting to have more of an appreciation and respect for that industry. But maybe even 10 years ago, it was not something that people really thought they wanted. Everybody thought that anybody could have done that job.
Yeah.
Now people are realizing how important it is. The make or break of your events, and what follows after. Could be lying squarely in the hands of the photographer, the videographer to capture those moments. When did you realize you were going to take this to the different level, so much more as to forming your own company? When did that realization happen?
I always used to see international work, and I always wish that we had that eye
Right.
in St. Lucia. You
Right.
know, that level of coverage. I always wanted to do that.
Right.
Put
And then-
our country on the map
Absolutely.
with quality content.
So really you get into there with purpose driven, because you wanted to make sure that we could have gotten to that standard.
Yeah.
And good, there you are now. We all up in this. What is next? I mean, you are here now. Where would you say you are on the scale as to what you started, what you wanted to achieve? Where would you say you're on the scale, and what are some of the things that you're looking forward to as far as your business and your brand is concerned?
Okay, well, there's always room for improvement. I'm kind of happy with the level of work we put out there, because I can see the traction on social media.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting a little bit more busy in terms of business. So I can say we headed in the right direction. Yeah.
Future-wise?
Future-wise, okay. So I see Presh Productions being not just a local brand, but a regional brand.
Right.
You know, start hopping over to the other Caribbean countries.
Yeah.
You know, and we start home. We start in St. Lucia, and then we start to spread out.
I like that.
Yeah.
And why not? Because there's other companies
Yeah.
from other islands who are
Yeah,
actually in
yeah,
here.
yeah.
And I can see that happening as well. And I think you're on your way to that, man. And you have the
think so?
thing locked, man. How you mean? And where can we find you? What are some of the services that you offer?
Okay, so we offer video production. So documentaries, weddings, music videos, event recaps, live streaming, drone services, name it. You can find us on social media, Presh Production, and you can find us. You could go to our website as well, preshproduction.com.
Right.
Yeah.
A young man sustaining an industry that seems to be a saturated one. What keeps you going? But what do you believe is your mark that keeps you a step ahead of the rest?
A step ahead of the rest.
No, not in any pressureful way, but of course you're in a market it's a demanding one, but it's also got a lot of people getting into it. So
is.
you know what do you make sure that you?
Okay, what I think sets us apart is our quality of work, and the eye. Not everybody have the eye to know what to shoot, how to portray it.
Shoot it, yeah.
What colors to use, you know,
Right.
that kind of vibe. Capturing the moment, knowing when to hit record. The other thing is we have a really strong team. I have creators I can rely on, you know, and they will get the job done. We
Nice.
have one motive, we understand what the plan is, so
And you execute.
yeah, and we execute.
Wow,
Yeah.
big up you, man. Big up
thank
Benji. Keep doing you, man. And the next time we see each other, I know more about you now. So you know what? I could put a little more respect on the name. Presh
you.
Production it is.
Thank you for
Manners and
having me.
respect, man.
Yeah.
Bless. And again, I tell you what, guys, when I sit here in the morning time, I tell you, you got to get on that journey by taking care of yourself, that holistic pouring into your well-being. Oh, the last week, this has been such an instrument in helping me to navigate where I was or where I am right now. So I'm not stopping now. So if you want, you can join me. Let's head on over to BweelzFit Live. It's vital. Health is wealth.
Hey St. Lucia, what's up? Here again is your friendly neighborhood BweelzFit man, bringing the exercises from the gym to DBS to you for it to be done at home. Today we're going to target the upper body in a sitting down position. So I know sometimes we are tired or we just lazy like Monkey and Jazzbo. I know you're lazy and you just like to sit down at work. So I know Jazzbo will be holding the sour sops to do this exercise. Well, I don't know what Monkey and them to tires there, but we're going to get it popping with the upper body routine, seated position. Good morning. So what we're going to do, upper body, we're going to just give the arm a little warm up. Easy. 4, 5, forward rotation. 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're going to keep your shoulders solid, especially for those who have injuries. Be careful. Take your time. as myself. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Slight shake out and let our 6 minutes begin. So if you have small dumbbells home, you can hold the small dumbbells, 2 tins of milk, or 2 pan covers, 2 forks, 2 bottles of water, 2 bottles of CMOS, 2 bottles of my protein if you bought it from me. Whatever you have that's equal in weight, you can use it. Again, sit back, chest out, core in, feet together, and we're going to slightly raise. Side raises. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 4. Let your breathing, raising and putting down be 1. So I'm coming up, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. That's it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Only 3 pounds. And despite the fact that I'm injured, I'm still controlling it, but you're still going to feel the pressure in your neck area. So don't overdo it. Don't allow your arms to pass your shoulder area. Understand? Your arm's supposed to be always this, your forearm area, supposed to be sliding down, especially when you're doing lat raises. A lot of people do the chicken wing like this. It is wrong. The arms come up, slightly down. All right. This was the first exercise. Right now, we're going to do a second shoulder exercise. However, we're going to incorporate a little chest into it. So again, you're going to let your palms face forward, and you're going to up, cup it in. 1. That's it. 2. Squeeze. 3. Rest the head back, let it be relaxed, and focus on the muscle that you're working. 4. 5. Breathe. 6. 7. 8. 9. 5 more. Go. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Whew. I'm actually feeling this exercise, and that's only the second exercise. Remember, we have 6 minutes. Right, we're going to do some upright row. So you're going to space your legs out, chest out, and core in. So you're going to let whatever you have in your hand, stretch it all the way down, and we're going to pull it with our elbow protruding sharply to the side. Basically, if anybody comes to your side, you're supposed to give them an elbow. Squeeze, and 1. Up, 2. Up, 3. Up, 4. And 5. 6. 7. Breathe. 8. 9. 5 more. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. So we pull up. Now we're going to do some shoulder press in an Arnold form. This one is called Arnold press. Let your fist face forward. And then while you press up, you're going to switch your hands. All right? Up and turn. 1. Bring back down in front of you. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Whew. That's the killer. Imagine you doing that with these lightweights, and I'm feeling it. Far less. All right. So this next exercise, we're going to do some bent over forward raise in a hammer form. So you're going to slightly bend forward, Back flat, chest out. Keep your head slightly looking down because you don't want to create no tension if you keep your head like this. You're going to feel the plaits behind your head. So you want everything to be relaxed. So we're going to go and forward hammer. Raise. 1. Keep it shoulder height. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And last but not least, we're going to finish with a hammer curl burnout session. Let's go. 1. Twist and curl. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. You can see the sweat running down my face. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Burn it out as much as you can. 12. 13 until the clock chimes. 14. 15. 16. And 17. And this ends our 6-minute explosive exercise. So you see, guys, there is no excuse for not coming to the gym. You can get this done at your home, in your office. At your office, you have air conditioning, so you might not even sweat. You understand? Stop making excuses. Something simple. These exercises can be done even without weights, just by contracting your own body parts. You understand? Stop making excuses and live a fit and focused lifestyle. And remember to focus on DBS, which is the #1 news network in the world, beating CNN, which is powered by BweelzFit Lifestyle. Good morning.
And as we close up today's show, I've been in a lot grief, yes, hurt, yes, but more importantly, reflection. Reflection, because sometimes you say it, yeah? But there's another thing when you get to experience it yourself. The importance of being present in the moment, letting people know you appreciate and love them. Do not take anything in life for granted. Do not take it for granted that you have time. What you do have is the moment that you're present in, and you know, well, I'm here in this moment, because the next moment you could not be here. Just bear that in mind as you go on off today. It may not make sense unless you've had the experience like I am having now, but trust me, from experience, I'm looking at life a whole new, different way right this present moment. And I'm going to be present, and I'm going to be in the moment. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's our show. We'll be back tomorrow, God's willing, and I look forward to you being here with us again. Have a nice one.